so many carcasses today. I don't know what the weather of Tennessee is doing, but I was in a dang sweatshirt this morning and it is beautiful out. It is blue skies, green grass. I don't know if it's the rain that really cooled everything off and we've got a nice little breeze, but these babies are loving it. These are the only 3 babies out right now because the other 2's moms were getting their feetsies done. They were getting pedicures. So they're inside. So we got my 2 Kennedy daughters and my Kennedy grandson. Hello, Gunner. How are you? Cheyenne, is that your sister? Are you guarding her while she takes a nap? Oh, she's gonna get up. Margot, you and your sister are so pretty. Oh, no, she's actually grazing while she's laying down. Have you been taking notes from Gracie? That's a very Gracie move. Hello, Gunner. Do you want to get in with us? You want to be sweet boy and come crawl in my lap? And she's up. I swear I'm so lucky with these 2 fillies. I can't even believe how gorgeous they are. They have the same mama, which is VS the First Lady, but different daddies. So Cheyenne's daddies are all Best of Sudden, and then Margot's is Machine Made. Look at them. So different, but when they move, they're so much like their mama. And then you made Kennedy into a grandma. Do you know that? Oh, he's just so tired. It's so hard being a baby boy. Look at how dang majestic this large woman is. Gracie, are you living your best life? Did nursing this baby give you the opportunity at more food and so you're good with it? Oh, do you want to come get in Big Teal 2.0 with us? Look at how the turquoise and your deep red, it just, it's so good. Scratches for Gunner. You spoiled thing. Cheyenne, you're kind of ridiculously gorgeous. Okay, ma'am, I need that tread. I need it. I love that they stick together like glue. They don't know they're sisters, and yet they're best friends. And then they don't know that this is technically their nephew, but they think he's annoying and they treat him as such. And that's hilarious to me. Look how handsome you are. I love how all 3 moms are like, you got him? Okay, we're gonna let y'all babysit for a little bit. Not a single one of them cares. And yet we are surrounded at the moment. Did you know that you're annoying, Gunner? They all told me. You look so much like your mommy. It's kind of crazy. I've never seen a baby look so much like both of their parents, but I don't think Annie and Denver really look alike. He just has the perfect mix. Look at his eyes are for sure Denver. You look like your mommy. Cheyenne, you nosy girl. That's the mama trait you got, being nosy and being a diva. But you look a lot like your daddy, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, hello. Hello. Okay, well, me and Gunner are besties now. Mwah. Me and your mommy have been besties for 11 years. Did you know that? No one else likes her. It's fine. You know, that's what all 3 of you have in common. All your mamas are all misunderstood because they're so talented and such divas that they come across a certain way. But they're just that good. They're just that special, you know? Mwah. Okay. It's been fun, but I gotta head to a horse show with your mom and grandma. So, adios. Have fun. Look at all of them. We left and all 3 of them had to go get a snack. How funny is that? Sorry, mamas. It's been almost a week since I separated my very buddy sour mares, and the one buddy sour mare who wasn't the most of the buddy sour, this one is the really bad one, but she's at the vet clinic, so she's not even on the property anymore for Ariel to be hollering at. And luckily for us, it rained for a few days, and so there wasn't a whole lot of pressure on everybody going out together. She just got to settle in with her friends next door, but it's time to go outside. Now, the hope is that because Blondie isn't even on the property, they won't be able to holler at each other, they won't be able to hear each other, and she's got these 2 new friends that we can kind of alternate in between, and she doesn't get attached to any singular horse. Hopefully that's going to be the best for her over the next, coming year, because she has a baby due in February, and these 2 girls are right behind her with their due dates in March. They've got Miss Maggie next door. Now, here's where I don't have a whole lot to work off of, because I've never had this buddy sour of horses. So like Kimberly and Melody, for instance, they're sisters. They came from the same place. I would say they're kind of buddy sour, you know? They don't love being apart, but if they have to be, they're adults about it. You know, they might holler, but they don't throw a fit that's going to kill themselves. Whereas Ariel is very dramatic, and if her buddy isn't in sight and isn't where she can, you know, be attached to them, she like throws herself against a dang wall, you know, and that's just dramatic. And so now that we have her kind of away from her previous buddy, she's got a couple other friends, she's going to be going outside, she'll be having a baby. In your experience, those who have had buddy sour horses, how do you prevent her from attaching so hardcore onto another horse? Like, I get that she likes to be around other horses, but I don't know that that's anything that we can really prevent. Like, she's gonna want to be with others. She doesn't like solitude, and that's pretty preventable. Like, she can be around other horses pretty much always, but I really just want to prevent her from getting too attached to one singular horse going forward. So I think that just means we have to, you know, swap her around into different pastures and, you know, change her stall up and stuff like that. But if you have experience with buddy sourness, let me know your tips and tricks. But it hasn't even been a week. Blondie hopped on the trailer and went to the vet clinic and was totally fine. And to me, Ariel looks pretty dang chill. So I think it went pretty well. I think it went about as well as we could have asked for. Again, if you have more experience than I in this situation, let me know. Stay tuned for more updates.